Good morning. Hi, I'm Kristin Omdahl and welcome back to Yarn on the Beach. This is episode 33. See if I can straighten that out. There we go. We are at Barefoot Beach, which is in southwest Florida, and this is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. It has been raining all morning. I thought for sure we were going to have to go to Plan B, the covered pavilion over there, but it's not raining right now. The sand doesn't feel soaking wet. Good morning, KB. So I am feeling like we're gonna be safe. Good morning, Cami. I thought about something on the way here this morning. Good morning, Elisa. Good morning, Miss Detroit. Good morning, Charlene. Thank you all for joining me. It is a rainy day here in Southwest Florida. Good morning, Annie. The rain did just stop, so I'm gonna go for it. We do have Plan B pavilion over here. I'll show you. We did yarn on the beach one day from up there before. See over there, that elevated platform? We may have to go over there. Good morning, Lori, Cheryl, Edna. But at the moment it's not raining. I also thought, oh, rainy day in Detroit too. Okay. That's not cool, because nobody wants a rainy day, I guess, but it is kind of cool when we have similar weather 1,300 miles apart. Good morning, Dawn. Good morning, Ann. We've got a couple of swimmers out there. We've got a couple of pelicans so far. Snowstorm where Lori lives. Rainy in northwestern Pennsylvania. Good morning, Jan. Good morning, Sarah from Indiana. All right, thank you all for joining me today. It is quite mild out here considering it's been raining all morning. Good morning, Anna Maria. Maybe we'll see something exciting with the animals, who knows. Edna wants to know if I'm all alone. There's a few people, but not much, and not very close. You can see the beach that way. Lots of storm clouds to the south of us in Naples. A couple people pretty far down walking. And this direction, yeah, a couple people pretty far away walking. Otherwise, yes, I'm all alone. There come the swimmers. Can you see them? Whew. Somebody asked me yesterday in the recorded comments about the swimmers, and I gotta tell you, as a fisherman, I know that there are sharks out there, and I have probably an irrational fear about sharks from watching Jaws for so long. The idea of swimming over my head is beyond my capacity, and I could never train for a triathlon. Back when I was a long distance runner, could never train for a triathlon because the idea of swimming over my head in water sounded like the kiss of death. I know it's irrational, but whatever. Cloudy with a chance of rain. Oh, where you live, KB? I was starting to think of an old book that Marlon loved as a kid, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. That was so fun. Every time I hear Cloudy with a Chance of Rain, that's what I think of. Good morning, Lisa. Sarah says rainy with a chance of snow. Donna says my braids are getting better. Thank you. I am really working at it. You know, you can't get good at something if you don't practice. Today I tried 2 French braids. I'll show you. The back doesn't look that good. It's definitely not equal and it's not perfect. But you can't get good at something if you don't practice, and that applies to knitting, crochet, braids, and languages. It applies to cooking, everything. You have to give yourself a break and have to let yourself practice. And it's starting to rain, so I think we're gonna have to go over to the pavilion. Sarah says my hair's always pretty. Thank you so much. I try. I have very fine, baby fine hair, so it's not always easy to figure out styles for my hair. Seems like I always like the stuff that's meant for people with more hair. Thank you, Jan. I'm also experimenting with dry shampoo lately. I know a lot of people use dry shampoo for avoiding washing their hair or just skip washing their hair, and my particular color and texture of hair does not do well with that. It still looks horrible if I avoid washing. So what I'm using dry shampoo for is to add texture and volume, and for that it works really well for my hair. If I add dry shampoo to clean hair, not to dirty hair, it adds a thickness and a texture that makes it easier for me to add braids to my hair. Sorry for the jiggling camera, but I'm going to try to work our way up to the pavilion because it's definitely raining now. Hopefully my camera's okay. I think I need to look for one of those umbrellas that you can clip over a camera for when this happens again. I do live in the tropics, so it will happen again. Nah, it's really coming down. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, we're covered. Sorry for all the comments I missed. I will definitely try to figure that out. Once I get settled, if you want to ask me your question again, that's totally fine. Okay. Extend the legs. Bear with me 1 minute here. I gotta extend the legs on my tripod. Hey T-boys, how are you? Hi Max. Edna, isn't it a cool place? This is, if I'm going to turn it around here, this is the covered upstairs pavilion that I like to sit at when it rains. And you see the restrooms are up there. There's an office for the rangers, and then down below in the center there's a little playground, which we used to do when Marlon was little. Okay. Thank you, Max. I feel like I'm being safe today, but I appreciate the gesture. Good morning, a sprinkle of this. Okay, time for some tea. I found a couple of bags of jasmine green tea this morning. DJ, okay, let me know if that works for you, because I'm just experimenting as I go, and I'm not a hair expert, so that's just been my observation so far, so let me know if it works for you too. Jeannie says it's wet by her as well. Good morning, Mar. Thank you, T-boys. Yeah, jasmine green tea is probably my favorite. Sarah, yes, I do use loose leaf tea. I just don't find it as practical for leaving the house in a travel cup unless I figure out a good brand of the make your own tea bags. You know, you can buy the bag that's, I guess, disposable. That might be a good idea. I guess you could bring the little metal balls too. I don't know. I do like loose tea though, but I find that tea bags are more convenient for when I leave the house. See if we can get some lighting on the water back there. Yeah, you can see it. Good morning, Terry from Tennessee. Oh, Sarah, you're trying the green teas that I recommend. Great. Yeah, I saved all of the ones that I buy in my Amazon shop so that you can see the ones that I like. Max, I know, right? Max is saying that the beach looks lovely even in this lackluster weather. I totally agree. I love coming to the beach on a rainy day. There's something just so beautiful and peaceful about it. Look at all the birds. They don't mind. Can you see how many birds are there? Donna started crocheting with Be So Fine yarn and lilac memories last night. That's awesome. Yeah, Anna, I love mixing teas together when I do loose tea. I love mixing different flavors together. Lisa loves the rain too. Yeah, anytime I can hang out outside in the rain but not be wet, I love it, and not be cold. And then if I were exercising, like when I was a long distance runner, second time I've brought that up today, but for good reason, I used to love running in the rain too. But those days are over. Karen says beautiful scene. It really is a beautiful scene. I brought a bunch of stuff to show you today, but I'm not sure the lighting's going to work. Got yarn. Oh, Miss Detroit got her yarn. Wonderful. Enjoy it. And she's working on a Cardi vest. Good morning, Jenny. Someone's talking about snow and freezing rain. Yeah, freezing rain is definitely scary. That was the scariest part of driving in Michigan, I found when I lived there. March is going to be 10 years that I've lived in Florida now. Good morning, Lubna from Algeria. Thanks for joining us. Yep, Lisa, I definitely agree.
Even the shower's warmer this morning.
All right, we're standing next to a shower. I guess I better move.
I didn't get you, did I?
I've got a camera, so I just want to be careful with it, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Jenny. Are you talking about the purple one last night? That's a one ball shrug with Be So Sporty yarn. Max, this beach is in Southwest Florida. This is the Gulf of Mexico behind me. Yeah, that's a one ball project. It's called Sporty Sky Shrug. It's crocheted, and there's a line by line instruction pattern on my website as well as videos on YouTube. And the videos are embedded into the pattern on my website as well. Well, I missed another comment. There's several showers here. He wanted to make a point of turning the shower on right next to me to be whatever. Here's one of the pieces I brought this morning. Let's see if we can see a little bit of it. This is a piece that we talked about yesterday. Someone had asked about this shawl pattern, and I admitted that I don't have nice pictures of it. Well, not going to get them today either, but that's okay. I thought even if I don't have pictures, I could show you the pattern. This is a really special pattern. Let's see. Oh, Donna's going to order today. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's a top-down shawl. Let me show you the whole thing. It's a half hexagon, which is a really wonderful. Edna doesn't like to see me standing. Well, I'm sorry about that. There really isn't another choice today in the rain. I'm just gonna have to do a plan B when it rains outside. Can't control Mother Nature. I probably rock too much for your taste. I have that mom instinct to always be rocking a baby when I'm standing. Okay, so here's the half hexagon shape again. And you notice that we have horizontal stripes, which is because we carry one color across 2 rows in any given color before alternating to 2 rows in the next color. But then you'll see we have these really cool vertical stripes in the increases. And so what we do is we alternate some slip stitches in this spine in between the increases, and the slip stitches give you that illusion of vertical stripes, even though we never carry more than one color at a time. These two this is Be So Brave yarn, my worsted weight 100% American merino wool, and this is colorway Cape Cod Bay and Plymouth Rock. And then I just want to show you how versatile a half hexagon is. For one thing, it looks cute on the back. Just wearing it centered because it doesn't come to a point. I like things that stay flat along the back, but you can also, and see how a half hexagon sits flat without you having to fuss with it. I'm going to try to back up a little more so you can see. I'll back up a little bit more. So you can see how it sits fine on its own. You don't have to fuss with it. Fits really nicely on its own, but then it's also long, so it makes a great piece for wrapping if you were going to wear this as a scarf. Yeah, for worsted weight merino wool, it really does have a lot of beautiful drape to it. So you could tie it up a little bit and wear it higher up on your shoulders like a shrug or a cowl. And if you really wanted to get cozy in colder weather, you could wrap it around like a proper cowl. Imagine doing this underneath your jacket, how warm you'd be. Isn't that great? So you could do that on the inside. Oops, sorry. You could do that on the inside or outside of your jacket. See, wouldn't it be great if I had photos of all this? What a slacker. Just kidding. Yeah, it's a really versatile shape. It's deceptively simple to make. It looks a lot more complicated than it is. Bead Window is scared from all the creatures in the ocean. You scared to watch or scared to go inside? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Thank you, Max. Yeah, it's really a lovely piece. I don't know if you noticed when my braid ponytail came out when I took my cowl off. What do I have a tutorial on? Yes, Anna, I have a free pattern for it on my website as well. It's knitted terry, as well as a video on blocking it, and I'll post links to both of those in the video description when I get back to my office today. If you notice, my ponytails came out when I was fussing with my cowl this morning. Something that has been happening to me at the beach is I wear a lot of light earrings in my bottom lobe that are French hook, and I've lost at least one of every pair I've been wearing to yarn on the beach because doing this with yarn, they've been falling out of my ears, which is really upsetting to me because some of them I really loved. But it also gave me an opportunity to observe a problem that could be fixed. And I've noticed that, can a beginner do a wrap? Yes, Melissa, a beginner can definitely do a wrap. I was thinking that there's lots of earring patterns for knitting and crochet out there that are on hooks for dangly earrings. And so I bought some earring findings for the post that attaches in the back, and I'm going to make, yeah, Sandy, I could get stoppers at a craft store. That's a good idea too. But I was thinking about making earrings that are post back earrings and making crochet or knitting designs to glue to them. And then from there, if somebody doesn't have pierced ears at all, whatever I'm going to show you how to make could be applied to either a post earring or a clip back earring finding. So I thought, it seems like there's not a whole lot of patterns for that style of earring, so I thought that that might be something that I'll work on soon. I did buy the findings already. Donna wants to know if we can crochet this hexagon. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Jenny. This my heart necklace was a Mother's Day present from Marlon many years ago. Tim asked if I would shave my head because it's the latest trend. Okay, can anybody stop him? Because I don't want to hear, if that's where he's going, I don't want to hear any more of it. Anybody feels like stopping him, go right ahead. In fact, in the future, if anyone starts acting a little weird on here, you have my blessing and permission to stop them however you do that. I don't know if you report, block, or whatever, but anybody that would like to do that, you have my blessing and my support in doing that. Regarding the half hexagon, thank you, Jenny. If you're interested in the half hexagon shape, thank you, KB, I really appreciate it. If you're interested in the half hexagon shape for crochet, I do have some shawl patterns in that shape. The first one that comes to mind is the Isla Morada shawl pattern. Now, it's not solid like this, it's a lacier construction, but it's definitely the same shape and has the same type of flexibility for styling. And I'll post a link to that one in the video description as well. That one is made with Be So Sporty yarn, but like with any shawl, if it's top down, you can adjust the size based on whatever yarn you're using. Like if you're doing anything that starts small and grows bigger, it doesn't matter what size yarn or what size needles or hooks you use. You let it grow until it's the size you want. You'll need less yarn with bigger hooks and needles and bigger yarn. Thank you all so much for helping me. I appreciate it. Thank you, KB. And so nice of everybody else to say thank you to KB too. You're all so sweet. Thank you, Max. I'm trying to be safe. I don't think that there's any lightning, so that's why I'm not worried at all. Rain isn't going to make me melt, thank goodness. Sandy wants to know if I would ever open a store in Canada. I do have my Amazon shop in Canada. I have an Amazon shop in Mexico, Canada, and US. I saw another question and missed it. And I do ship from my website all around the world. You can buy from KristinOmdahl.com and it'll go anywhere. Max, I don't have any intentions of opening a brick and mortar shop, but I would definitely be interested in doing a book tour across the world one day, including crossing the pond. I'm assuming you're in England. Yeah, in fact, I have a friend in Portsmouth, so if I could arrange for some sort of a tour, I already have my first stop because I have a friend that lives there. Would definitely be interested in getting back on the road. My son's 15. I'm hoping that in the next couple of years to get back on the road again. Not looking to do anything more than like a one-off trip here or there right now, but in the next couple of years, my goal is to get back on the road again. So visiting my dear friend TJ in Portsmouth would be a great excuse to do some sort of event in England. Charlene says Walmart sells clear plastic backs earrings. Great idea. I wish I'd have thought of that because I don't know if you've noticed I had a pair of French hook earrings that had one silver ball at the bottom. It was, you know, the size of a pearl. And I was so disappointed the other day when I came home with only one of them. They are the earrings that I wore in the photos for book 14, so I will at least get to see them forever in the photos from the book, but pretty bummed that I lost them. Won't be able to replace them. So anyway, not going to do that again. So good idea. I'll get the stoppers for anything that's still of it I still have at home, and just think of another type of earring to wear when wearing cowls and moving my head. Yeah, it's a bummer when you lose stuff. It is. It happens. So one of the other things I brought with me this morning, a couple of things. I brought one of my mandalas with me. This is the one that we were doing some of the fringe here at the beach a while back, and I was hoping that the weather was going to be suited for picking up some seashells and the ones with the holes on them, trying to attach some to see if I like the look of it in the fringe, but that's not going to happen today, so we'll save that for another day. And then I brought a couple of other vests to show you some styling options with knit and crochet versions of the same cardi vest. Here's the crochet version and here's the knit, but I think I'll save those for tomorrow or the next non-rainy day. And I've been getting lots of requests to make a crochet pattern out of this pattern here, and so I did bring a sampler kit. This is the yarn, this is the sampler kit that you order. Oh, the lighting's terrible. This is the sampler kit of 8 colors of Be So Serene yarn that makes this scarf. And so I brought one with a crochet hook to start a crochet version of this cowl, but I'm not going to bring it out in the rain either. I'm actually getting soaked. One side of me still in the rain. It's okay. I'm not cold, thank goodness, so it doesn't matter. So tonight is the knitting club night, so we're meeting in North Naples from 6 to 8 p.m. So Anna, the kit's just under $15, might be 14, right around $15. And so right now, DJ loves Be So Serene yarn, me too, it's so soft. Max, I agree. Everything's in plastic bags. I've got everything in plastic, so the yarn is safe. It's just me that isn't. So we are going to wrap it up here in another minute or so because I'm getting soaked. Linda, I'm so glad. Yeah, they're great patterns and great projects to wear too. Cardi wraps are so easy to wear. Oh my gosh, bead window, that's amazing. I would love to see photos of your Afghan from the 1880s. I'm going to post a link in the video description this morning for inviting anybody who wishes to join my Facebook group. It's called Create, Share, Inspire with Kristin Omdahl. And if you would like to join my group and share those photos, I know lots of wonderful crafters who would love to see that as well as I would. So please feel welcome to share with us. In fact, anybody that's interested in joining Create, Share, Inspire, I would love to have you. Monica wants to know where she can find the patterns for the vests. I'll be sharing those in the video description box, but you're welcome to go to my website, kristinomdahl.com. I have my patterns organized by all sorts of categories, and you can look them up by vest patterns if that would be a really easy way to do it. So let's take a last minute here to enjoy this beautiful, unusual, but gorgeous rainy day. Get our last look and sound of this beautiful beach for the day. Thank you all so much for joining me today, taking time out of your busy schedules to enjoy this beautiful natural surrounding and to talk and chat and inspire each other about crafts. Let us make time to create, share, and inspire every day and today. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.